Hey, 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 hey. Hey guys, it's Andy again. Second interview in our series EIK in the Wild, recorded live from Disc Jam. This is featuring myself, my co-host for the weekend, Snakes O'Sullivan. Big shout out to him for all the work that he did this weekend. And the band Space Carnival. That is composed of Nick Tasserini on drums, Chris Meyer on bass, Cameron Fitch on keys and vocals, and Jeremy Cross on guitar and vocals. I met these kids when I was at Oneonta my freshman year, and we've been good friends ever since. I actually got the idea to record my friends talking about goofy stuff through them because I recorded them without their permission at a music festival a while back. I also want to give a big shout out to my producer, Brendan, for editing these interviews and probably cleaning up some of the mistakes that I made in recording them. Our regular episodes sound so good because he records them, and these probably don't sound quite as good because I recorded them. You can find Space Carnival at Space Carnival Band on Facebook and Space_Carnival on Instagram. They also have some dates coming up. July 5th at Littoral in Ithaca, New York. July 7th at Boathouse Beer Garden in Romulus, New York. August 3rd, they're at Seedstock in Cortland, New York. August 4th, Ryan Williams Vineyard at Burdett, New York. August 3rd as well, they're also going to be at the Sounds Music Festival in Campbell, New York, so that must be a busy day. And the 24th of August, they're at Mazstock in Marlborough, New York. I've been to that music festival. It's a lot of fun. And the 31st of August, they're at Hazlitt Winery at the Oasis in Hector, New York, where Cameron hails from. So be sure to check them out and just enjoy the interview. Everyone I know. 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 Welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where we argue about the mundane. We're here at Disc Jam 2018. We're in the building. We're in the vehicle with Space Carnival. What's up, everybody? How you guys feeling?
Fantastic.
Yes.
Third day going strong.
Fantastic.
How's
Third day going strong.
Third day is fantastic. It's strong.
Fanatical. Fantastic.
How's everybody's sunburn situation doing?
I'm Peruvian, so I don't really get burned.
I'm Lebanese, so I don't get burned.
I'm Polish, so
I do get fucked.
I'm a sunblock boy, and I did come prepared.
I've been using 30 SPF all weekend, so I look great.
I got nothing to say.
He's got worms.
I got worms.
I saw him. I went in after he went in the porta potty. You've got worms, buddy.
Okay, so just a little bit of history here. These guys here are my very good friends. We went to school together at Oneonta my freshman year, and it's actually with them that I kind of came up with the idea for the podcast. If you guys remember Cosmic Alignment,
Yes.
Of course.
I recorded everyone without their permission or knowledge, like a creepazoid, and then I listened to it afterward, and I was like, this is as good as any other podcast, so I decided to make a podcast with my friends, because my friends are fun people. So, thank you guys. I love you all. I'm very excited to record with you today.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Can we call you Andrew, or should we call you Andy, or Drew? Or
I kind of like
what's your
Drew.
official air broadcast nickname?
My broadcast name is Mark Maron,
Mark Maron. Wow.
king of podcasts.
Hashtag Mark
Maron.
Oof, Maron.
Maron.
I gotta make a Marone later.
So let's get everybody's voices on tape. Who's who?
I'm Jeremy, and I play guitar.
I'm Ron, and I play keys.
I'm Nick, and I also play guitar, but like in a drummer way.
I'm Snakes, and I'm fucking the band.
and I'm Chris. I'm the bass player.
Very nice.
Are you fucking the band, like, or are you?
I
like,
am the
having
fucking
sex?
band. I fuck myself. You guys are useless to me.
We're just a flesh vehicle for you to.
You're just a flesh vehicle, and I'm just
For you to doink,
hopping in that vehicle, headed towards the fleshlight.
cruising.
Don't go to
Do
the
you-
fleshlight.
So I actually heard, fun fact, Woods, that you use your bed as a fleshlight.
I use my bed as a fleshlight.
I heard that.
Yeah,
How does that work?
I actually sleep on a bed made out of fleshlights.
Right, that's the one.
I fuck any part of the bed I want to, as long as it's not already filled with cum.
I have some professional experience with this. I had a friend in school who took 2 sponges, cut them in half, stuck them in a bag, put some Vaseline in said bag, stuck it between the box spring and the bed, and went to town on said bed.
And that was
Homeless man's fleshlight.
that was Steve Fleshlight. Now he's a millionaire.
Yeah, Steven, wherever you are, keep it fleshy, baby.
I actually think that he goes by Steve now, not Steven.
Well, it's Steve Flesh now is his name.
Very cool.
Steve in the flesh, fleshlight.
All right, now without
Steve Fleshman.
without further ado, we're moving on now to topic number 1. I don't have my delay.
One.
So today, topic number 1 is Nick and Woods. So you guys can take it.
So we're gonna refer to topic number 1 as the Pauly Shore, Jersey Shore situation. So when we decided to come up with a topic for this, me and Woods were roommates. We lived together, not in the same room. That would be weird.
Different rooms.
Different rooms, separate rooms.
It's not even weird.
Separate but equal rooms.
Don't say that.
And so we both have an affinity for the comedy actor Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore, son of Mitzi Shore.
Son of Mitzi Shore.
Rest in peace, Mitzi.
Yeah, R.I.P. Mitz.
God bless.
So we like talk about Pauly Shore quite often in our house. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the great comedic actor Pauly Shore, famous for his role in Biodome. Son-in-Law. He was on MTV Spring Break for like
In
5
the Army
years.
Now, Jury
In the Army
Duty,
Now.
Encino Man.
Encino Man.
That adoption movie that we watched. Yeah, he was in a Workaholics episode with Dane Cook. One of my favorites. He's just a general fucking weirdo. The Wheeze.
Mature.
Oh, Goofy movie, obviously.
The Leaning Tower of Chisa.
Yeah. He's here in the booth with us right now, Pauly. What up?
Hey, what's up? My name is Pauly.
Pauly.
Oh,
Hey, what's up? I'm the situation.
Okay, so basically, we didn't really come up with a topic right off the bat, but we started watching some Pauly Shore movies. Started with Biodome, obvious classic.
The greatest Pauly Shore movie.
We decided
it's all
the best
downhill
one.
from there.
Yeah.
It's really the only watchable one.
I mean, it's got a Baldwin in it.
Yeah,
It's got
Stephen
that-
Baldwin.
It's got that little old dude that I don't remember his name. He like owns the
Henry Gibson.
Henry
How does a
Gibson.
name like that
I don't
slip
know.
your mind?
I'm sorry, but he's in many movies. We actually watched The Burbs, and he's also
Bill
in that.
Clinton's brother.
Bill Clinton's half brother.
Richard Clinton, I want to say. Roger
Dick-
Clinton.
Dick
Phil
Clinton.
Phil Clinton.
Roger Clinton.
Clinton.
Bill Clinton's half brother.
Yeah.
From Hot Springs, Arkansas.
From another mother, same father.
He's the bad guy in Biodome.
Is he though? Oh yeah, I guess he is the bad guy. Yeah, he totally fucks up.
I thought the coconuts were the bad guy in Biodome. The exploding coconuts.
Right. Yeah. Well, he puts the explosives in the coconuts.
I mean, really, though, you could just blame the director for the whole thing. He's the real bad guy.
He's the true villain. He
Yeah.
unleashed this into the world.
Or the casting agency that hired Pauly Shore.
Oh, that's a shot fired across the bow.
Chris, we're gonna have to kick you out of this room if you're talking trash about Pauly Shore. So anyway, we're watching Biodome, and we realize that Pauly Shore looks a lot like the situation
Exactly
exactly like him from a little show you might know as The Jersey Shore.
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore,
Jersey Shore.
Now, is this
Situation.
family reunion Jersey Shore era situation? or-
Pauly D.
Absolutely not. This is first season. We only watched the third
Episode 3.
episode of Jersey Shore.
So these are his youngest. This is six-pack at his youngest.
Yeah, but the situation, let it be
Six-pack,
known, this
two-pack?
dude's like 35. But so this is my theory. They both look really similar. So Pauly Shore in Biodome, he's got short hair. He's he's cheesing on the juice. You know, he's got some muscles, so he looks like he's a little strapping. So my theory is that he quits acting, and you might know of a little movie called Pauly Shore's Dead. So he fakes his death, comes back on the Jersey Shore, like beefs the fuck up as Mike the Situation, comes onto the Jersey Shore to act weird, get weird, live weird, and like just like smush and stuff, because that's what the weasel does.
Jim Tan Laundry, right?
Exactly.
Jim Tim Laundry.
Jim, Tim, and laundry.
Jim Tim Laundry.
La entree,
Yeah.
buddy.
What is that accent that he has? Like, what is that supposed
It's
to be?
like, California stoner surfer. I don't know.
An idiot from California, like so many people were portrayed in the media in the late '80s and early '90s.
Yeah, I
This
mean, as far as I
Bill
know,
and Ted's.
based on the media, the picture that I have of California, just like the Jersey Shore, they're all idiots. So like me being from New England, like we're smart as fuck. Like everyone else is dumb.
Yeah, New Jersey is the California of the East Coast. If you didn't already know, you know it now.
Now you know.
Okay, so I want to talk about In the Army Now.
Okay.
That is one of my favorite movies
Yeah,
from
we
when I was
watched
a
that
kid.
right before we left for the festival.
One of my favorite scenes from it is when they're trying to get out of the Army, like, because they're, like, saying that they're gay.
They're gay, yeah.
Yeah, because
He's like, okay,
before Don't
kiss.
Ask, Don't Tell. He's like,
Yeah.
kiss your friend. He's like, and he's like, is it hot in Chad? I love that scene. I remember there was also a scene, like, they actually did a really good job of, like, showcasing new military technology that they had for, like,
Yeah.
Desert Storm, because they were, like, painting a target with a laser for, like,
Yeah.
an airstrike.
Very updated, very on point. It was probably a military director.
But then they dropped the laser,
Yeah, they dropped the laser.
and it
Well, the
screws
guy
everything
gets
up.
shot
And
in
then
the arm,
Pauly Shore
saves
has
the
to
day.
take the shot and saves the day.
And it's like a callback to when he was in training and he reversed the rocket launcher and shot it the other way.
It's incredible writing. It's
It's
really
amazing.
incredible writing for a Pauly Shore movie. Incredible writing.
It has incredible writing. Turns out, though, In the Army Now, just a poor man's Stripes.
Yeah. It's a Stripes for a new generation,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. A
All
Stripes
right,
for the
let's
Pepsi
be honest.
generation.
It did not have incredible writing. That movie was kind of hard to watch.
But Andy Dick's in it. He's fucking amazing.
Andy Dick's great in it.
One of his
Just
few
can't catch
movie
a break.
roles. One of his few movie roles.
Yeah,
right
he
there.
doesn't really like co-starred in any movie
He's,
that I know of.
Freak in the Cage.
Hebrew Hammer.
The Hebrew Hammer, yeah, he's the bad guy.
That'd be about it.
He was fantastic as the evil Santa Claus.
Yeah, I love the part when he's like, "Just kill me," and he's like, "Yeah, but if I kill you, then you'll be dead." And he was like, "Oh yeah, never mind."
Hilarity.
Great line.
Okay, so what is it? I want to get deep on this. What is it that you love about Pauly Shore? Like, what is it about him?
His curly hair, it's just amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
when he has short hair, it's cool too.
Like Spring Break jersey. Pauly Shore, sorry.
Slip of the tongue.
I know. So Spring Break Pauly Shore, he's like got his weasel down to his shoulders. He's got the nice headband on. He's like, "Ew, I'm the weasel." He's like, float. You can't see it because this is only a voice.
Well,
but
I think he
I'm
cut
moving
his
around.
hair when he joined the Army now.
Yeah,
And then in Biodome the next year, he had short hair still.
yeah,
And then continuing into the Jersey Shore.
yeah. He shaved his head.
You got a sick fade.
So if we went off the hair theory, though, you could say that maybe Biodome was a result of being in the Army. He had to recluse himself. The short hair could be that giveaway.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
the Army
know,
sometimes really messes
don't-
people up, and he was really weird in Biodome.
I
Much
don't-
weirder than he was in the Army now. Yeah, and in Encino Man.
I certainly, I don't consider myself an expert on Pauly Shore. I don't know the man. I don't know his children or his father. I know Misty Shore pretty well, but besides that, no expert.
Funny thing that you mentioned Pauly Shore's son or daughter, or whatever you said. I don't know. I wasn't listening. But Pauly Shore has a documentary that we watched like half an hour of.
It's from
really,
the George Bush era.
Really, really fucking hard to watch. So his theory is like, well, Angelina Jolie, Madonna, they're all out adopting kids in Africa. Why can't I, Pauly Shore, go and adopt
It's
kids
kind of
in
like
Africa?
Who's Next? Pauly Shore.
Yeah, who's the next logical
So he goes to
step?
Africa and he walks around trying to find a child that he can take back to America for a better life.
Literally walking down the streets in Africa, asking people if he can adopt their kids.
Are you done with that one? You gonna finish it?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to circle back to the continuity of Pauly Shore movies and think about Encino Man and where that fits in.
Yeah.
If I don't know what order they go in, but if Encino Man comes first, I might be starting to be convinced that Pauly Shore is the Winter Soldier, or rather Captain America.
Okay.
He's frozen, right?
Right. No,
Take-
no. Brendan Fraser's Frozen.
Oh fuck!
Pauly Shore is just in high
Oh.
school.
Yeah,
He's not
in
even
high
the main.
school,
God
and-
damn it.
man.
Sam. What's his last name?
Gamgee.
Samwise Gamgee.
Sean Astin.
Sean Astin, Mr. Rudy Rudiger himself. He's
Uncle
the main
Sam?
character of that movie. But yeah, Pauly Shore, not Frozen, but he should. I think he should be though.
Yeah, Encino Man was his first
He should be
starring
preserved
role.
for future generations.
Although Pauly Shore was frozen in Futurama. You know,
Oh, shit, we
so
forgot about
it
that.
Really, I mean, again, I have to say, I'm no expert. I have no affiliation at all with Pauly Shore. None. Again.
I don't buy that, Chris.
Yeah,
again,
me-
I don't buy that, man.
Yeah, me
Save
thinks
for-
the lady doth
Listen,
protest too
listen,
much.
Except for Misty Shore.
Mitzi.
Misty Shore.
Numbskull.
Well, that's not what she told me.
Misty Shore sounds like where my grandma vacations or something.
Kind of sounds like a porn star.
Yeah, that too.
Look, all I'm saying, I don't know Pauly Shore. I don't know.
Are
him.
you Pauly Shore? What are you hiding from us?
Chris is actually Pauly Shore's son, Christopher Shore.
All right, the big reveal. I may know a few things about Pauly Shore.
Okay.
I may. I can't.
The people want to know.
Well, no, it's just not right. It's not the right time.
You're
Okay.
his attorney?
No, he's his son.
Well, I don't have to
He had
answer
a weird
that.
night recently, and he doesn't really want to get into it.
You can tell that he's Pauly Shore's son because his pubes are curly, like Pauly Shore's hair. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they
Absolutely.
call him Curly Shore.
Exactly. Curly shorts, short and curly.
You know, I'll just say I'm the tide coming in on the
Curly
shore.
Shore
you know?
Meyer.
I'm the tide coming in on the shore. That's all it is.
So if you could,
Paulie's coming in.
oh, hi, Pauly. Oh, hi, buddy. I can't do a Pauly Shore.
D.
Yeah,
H
you just gotta-
Grindage.
You just got to say stuff very segmented.
Hey, what's up? I'm the situation.
Is this the
Pauly
Wizard?
Wheeze juice, buddy.
I'd like to have an all Pauly Shore episode. Everyone's Pauly Shore.
I thought about just coming onto the mic and just being Pauly Shore, but I think Woods does a great job of it.
Yeah,
But
maybe next time.
Here's mine. The benefits of purple sticky punch can be known globally. That's when he's trying to grow weed inside of Biodome, which is totally big Pauly Shore move. Props to him. I would totally do the same thing because that place needed some weed. You know, everyone's like all high strung. Also, shout out to that nitrous segment.
Oh, that
yeah,
scene's
that's-
amazing when he climbs
yeah.
through the air duct.
Like, oh, look
Yep.
at me, I'm a duck-billed
Yeah,
platypus.
yeah. And they're just throwing needles at each other.
I have never seen Biodome.
You need to step your game up, buddy.
You gotta watch it, man.
There's a fucking Baldwin in it.
I have it in my
Respect.
pocket.
What is it?
I have the VHS tape of it.
It's the one. Which one is it?
We could watch
Billy?
it.
Steve.
Is
Do
it
you-
Steven?
Stephen Baldwin.
You have
He's
you
in
have
like
Stephen Baldwin in
he's
your
the
pocket?
second most. Yeah, I have Stephen Baldwin in my pocket, the second most successful Baldwin. I think it goes Alec, Stephen, Billy, Daniel.
So-
Daniel was the one on Celebrity Rehab
So-
on VH1.
If he's the second most successful
Starring role.
Baldwin, does that make your pocket the second most successful pocket by
Yes.
association? Yeah,
I
thought
have
so.
Barney Rubble from the second Flintstones movie in my pocket.
He played Barney Rubble.
In the second movie. In the first one, it was Rick Moranis.
That's amazing. It's funny because they were just like, listen, we don't have the fucking budget for Rick Moranis again. Let's get Steve Baldwin in here.
Viva Rock Vegas! Viva Rock Vegas!
Really funny thing when they go to Biodome, Pauly Shore's like "Viva Los Biodome"
Oh, yeah,
when they
that's
think it's a
great.
mall. So that's a connection right there.
Yeah.
There's just lots of connections.
The Pauly Shore universe is getting bigger and bigger.
I
every
know,
day.
but smaller and yet smaller.
What's the last movie he's done?
I don't know that there was like that spoof
He's
movie?
been in a bunch of movies in the
Really bad
2000s,
movie.
but no one's ever heard of him. I saw one on TV one time where he plays a Guido, and it was called Whiskey Business. And so I'm pretty sure he is,
Yeah.
in fact, the situation
Yeah.
because he method acts. He prepared for the role by becoming that man. And he hangs out at honky-tonk bars throughout the movie, and he convinces the local rednecks to put some flavor in their moonshine. And it's a real success.
What kind of flavors?
Like Pizama Granite.
I'm saying.
Huh?
I would just like to say that we, again, no affiliation with Pauly Shore, but on October 11th, 7:30 p.m., Pauly Shore will be in Albany County. There's no specific venue.
Yeah, he's
yet,
doing time. He's
but
going to be
we
in
do
Albany
know-
County Jail.
We do know that Pauly Shore
For a movie.
Now, again, one thing people don't know about Pauly Shore is when he enters a county, the county must be notified. It's just a thing.
He's got to knock on all the doors like a pedophile.
It's actually
Howdy,
it's
neighbor.
actually more than that. It's actually much more than that. He has to actually physically break down the door and do some of his best lines and then move to the next house.
Okay. So one thing I got to say is shout out to Pauly Shore.
Shout out to Pauly Shore. P.
brought us,
Shore.
he brought us a lot of joy throughout the years. I think that he was formative in a lot of people's.
Really bad.
He's formative in a lot of young men's adolescences.
Yeah.
And he does look like shit in that picture. Pauly, take care of yourself. Also, Pauly, when you're in Albany, come on the cast. We'll see you there, buddy.
Hell yeah.
All right, now, without further ado, moving on now to topic number 2.
Get it on.
All right, well, so I like to consider myself an idea man, and so we're just going to call this segment Shark Tank. Because we're just going to, Ron and I, our idea guys, we just wanted to, Shark Tank some ideas with you guys. Think we could bounce off, maybe get something good going.
I'm so into this.
So many things are just fluttering through my head, but I think I'm just going to, I have to pass it to Ron first.
First, hold on. Before anything's said, anything that is said here is private, is property of EIKpodcast.com. Rate, review, subscribe. I'm going to make all the money. You guys can become partners, okay? But listen, you got to get a couple people underneath us. We're working with a classic like pyramid structure for a business, So I'm going to sit at the top. I'll take all the profits. I just want to say, for that reason, I'm out. I always wanted to say that for Shark Tank. All right, so please pitch away.
Well, like I said, so many ideas, but I gotta have Ron start it off because
Thanks for passing it over
Yeah.
to me, Chris. I really like
I love the professionalism. You guys
I
are
like
so
to
good.
consider myself an idea man myself as well.
Yeah, I would definitely
And,
say that that's the idea.
I've come up with so many ideas recently that I've actually ran out of
Well,
ideas.
Let me stop you right there. Now let's just talk about what the idea behind an idea man really is.
Right.
What's the big idea? What's the big idea? And I think that if we take that I and that hold the deal that comes with being I.
You got to
Yes.
break down
You
the
gotta
ego.
you got to break down the ego.
Mhm.
You gotta get in there. You got to be able to pull up your pants one leg at a time if you got the time, and you just got to make ideas.
That's
gotta-
right.
and that's kind of what it's all about. Again, making ideas.
Okay.
That being said, I think my first idea. It's coming to me. It's pretty fresh. It's pretty new. I'm just thinking, doing something like a broadcast, where you get all of your friends, all your acquaintances that you've been around for most of your life, and maybe
I like
just like
that.
maybe you have them on. Some of them are like successful artists or
Oh,
something.
yeah, yeah.
And you
Yeah,
do
yeah.
talk to them.
I can ride
you
their
know,
coattails.
And
you
this
know?
is just like a total fresh,
Okay.
brand
Yeah,
new
yeah,
idea
yeah.
that's just again coming out.
So
of me.
is it like a military shark that shoots bombs, or is it like a tank that can eat you in the ocean? Or I'm just confused at what a Shark Tank.
Well,
What a Shark Tank? Shark Tank
It's
is.
a show that's on ABC or something.
CNBC.
Oh, characters wanted. What's CNBC?
That's USA Today.
CNBC is the money channel on cable.
Which is
I think it's just.
I think Mad
I think
Money
it's
was
just
on
regular NBC, not CNBC.
Hey, listen.
Always funny. I don't know the fucking slogan.
The idea here is that we all talk into these things.
Okay,
and we
yeah,
get our
yeah.
perspectives on things, and then we sort of just bounce back and forth. That's
So
sort of-
who's the sharks?
well,
Because we have to have sharks.
I would say
I'll be the
I would
shark.
I would say
I don't have any money,
I
but
would
I'll
say
be the shark.
I would say Shane, but he's a snake.
I think we could make a lot of money building one of these shark tanks for the military. Like, you know how I don't mean to go back to a dead segment, but in the Army now, like, testing out that laser that they spray to bring in the strike. Yeah, they spray lasers. And I don't know, maybe
I want
like
sharks with freaking laser
maybe
beams on their heads.
in the Army now too. Pauly Shore, if you're out there, I already wrote the spec script.
How about in the Navy now?
Ooh, in the
And
Navy
they're
now.
fighting
Ooh,
laser beam
Yeah,
sharks.
Ooh,
And they can make a tank for the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Pauly Shore, Jersey Shore tank.
Shark
they come
tank.
Out, they start the military base is on the Jersey Shore, so it's local for Pauly, so he doesn't have to leave,
Right.
And then they venture off into the water. They're out in the middle of the ocean. They're stranded.
and there's
Suddenly,
pirates.
They're pirates, of the Caribbean, played by Jim Henson's Muppets. And who's that? Who's
Like a
the
Treasure
pirate
Island.
guy?
Tim Curry.
Tim Burton Curry.
Yeah, Tim Burton.
Tim Spicy Thai Curry. He's out there. He's adrift in the mist, and they're laser beam sharks attacking the ship that's like out there. And Pauly Shore's like, we need to think globally.
And then Kermit the Frog is like, I said I wanted sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
Well, let's just get these are great. These are great ideas, but you guys aren't the idea men. So
That's true. You guys are idea boys.
idea boys, and
Let's let the idea
and
men
let's,
come to
yeah,
the
let's
table.
let the idea men talk. And I think Ron's got such a big head. Let's dive. I'd like to dive into that head, Ron. of
If I could
yours.
swim in the ocean of you, you know what I'm saying? If I could take a big old cannonball into that big brain of yours.
If I could pull out just one waxy idea from inside your head, what would I pull out?
Hi, this is Ron speaking. This is Ron's brain speaking. His subconscious thoughts floating through his head.
Hi, Ron's brain.
And right now, I'm thinking that Ron should shave his beard and just have a mustache. And I think that's the greatest idea that I've ever come up. Again, this is Ron's brain. Let me go back to Ron's consciousness. This is Ron speaking now. Ron's mouth.
I have been thinking about this recently. I could shave this beard that I've had on my face for all these years, but keep the mustache.
I love it. Now, if you're gonna shave, are you gonna go top to bottom to top? What are you gonna do about shave? We have this aftershave stuff. There's a before
Right.
the shave. There's a pre-shave, post shave. There's also
Probably do.
there's post. Yeah,
Post
yeah,
Malone.
absolutely.
I'll put on some. I'll go top down.
Top
Okay.
down. Yeah.
And then see how it
Just
goes.
like I
see
like
how it
my
goes.
women.
You got to
Yep.
lead from the front.
Yep.
Top down, just so I like my Miatas.
Right,
Living that
that's right,
Miata
baby.
life. Shout out to Wesley Snipes, boy.
Okay, so I'm saying, so you're going to shave. This is a new idea that I really am into, and I think they could be very profitable. We're going to shave Ron. But
Yes.
what I think we might do is we might do it on stage because you guys are musicians. You got that juice.
Good
Well,
old
we
stage shave.
we might do it on stage.
Okay.
We might.
Okay, well,
Again,
what-
we're
Yes.
the
here's
idea
the thing.
men.
Oh, right, that's true. I'm sorry. I'm the money man right here.
Right,
I'm gonna be
right.
bankrolling.
I think
I've
we
got
should
a-
all
I've
shave
got a
each
pube-
other.
I've got this thing that I trim my pubes at home. We could do it. We'll bring
Alright.
it in. We'll shave you all down.
What design do you trim your pubes into? Is it a flame design?
I
Because
go
I
f-
have that. Look.
I go for more of a I go for more of a lightning bolt type thing. I try to get at least some nice sharp edges. I'm really into Harry Potter. so
I'm sort of having a moment here. If I could just rip off some ideas I have right now. I'm just gonna freeform. iPhone, Xbox, PlayStation.
Mhm.
Those are all really great ideas that I've
Yes.
had in the past.
Yes.
You guys definitely know that about me.
you got robbed. You really did. Yeah.
I'm thinking. I'm also thinking spatula. I'm thinking cake bread. I'm thinking iPhone 7.
iPhone 7 spatula.
I'm thinking 7 ahead of the original.
So you can be like, Siri, flip this pancake, and then it will do that?
Right. They should make an iPhone that has a built-in spatula.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Comes out of the little headphone jack.
and
it's
that's
like-
They don't have the headphone jack.
Sorry,
now. It
I'm
just
on
comes
like
in-
iPhone 5
it's,
right now.
the lightning cable or whatever.
Oh, I got a great idea. How about an iPhone, but they have a headphone jack? You ever think about that?
What about a C phone?
Ooh.
iPhone or a U-phone.
It sounds like we just threw some chum in the ocean, and those sharks are swimming.
The Sea Phone by Napple.
Chris, please don't throw your cum in the ocean. It's very valuable.
That's another one. Listen,
I mean,
if we're gonna be selling your guys' bodies, like we're already gonna sell your. Okay, first of all, I want to shave you guys. I want to get you so smooth. But I also
I
want to.
respect that.
I want to keep the clippings and maybe make like little commemorative, like maybe coasters for the fans. You know what I'm saying? Everybody-
We're spotting some merch ideas
If you
now.
could take all of those trimmings and put them into a small swimming pool, so I could weigh them. What do you say?
I'm way into that.
5 pounds?
I think the only issue with you shaving us and using our pubes as coasters is like most of us, not going to single anyone out, most of us have crabs. And that
I
like,
have
I don't want
crabs.
to give away crabs to the fans for
I have
free. So that's going
lobsters.
to be an upcharge. If there are crabs on your coaster,
I have
you're
shellfish.
going to need to pay an extra like $3. You know, I'm sorry, that's just commerce. You know,
I have rectal worms. It's I actually don't have crabs. Popular.
It's actually big
contrary
reason-
to popular misconception, I have rectal parasites.
I have Scott's clams.
Really big reason Shane and I can't stay in the same tent.
I just wanted to give a really fast shout out to Scott Clam, everyone.
the clam man.
Everyone give it up for
the
Scott
clam
Clam.
man, he's coming. He's coming
Scott
in
Clam.
later.
So a big reason Shane and I can't actually stay in the same room even together is his rectal worms will go after my crabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's dangerous.
Have you ever seen the new Tremors movie?
Nude
really-
tremors?
Yeah, the nude Tremors
Yeah, I get
movie.
those. I get those anytime. Anytime I'm naked, I'm a never nude, so I get nude tremors and I just start shaking.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
out
about
of nerves.
that movie's about my ass.
I do really just value my crabs, my crass crabs.
They're valuable crabs.
Yeah, crass crabs.
I saw them
Brand
actually
name.
yesterday. I was looking at your pubes, and I saw your crabs were mining for gold in your crotchal region, and so they have lots of
Guys,
money.
this is
It's
getting
not-
a
they're
little
doing
blue,
well.
It's not.
don't you
It's,
think?
it's not gold. It's not gold. It's funny. It's funny. Gold. It's not. It's what is not. It's not gold. It is what's known as Polish nut butter. And it
Oh.
looks gold. It has a hue to
It's
it.
very nutritious.
It's very nutritious.
It's new on the scene.
Yeah,
it's like
it's new
after.
on-
It's
you
like
got almond
a-
butter. You got pecan butter.
It's a new superfood.
Yeah.
It's vegan. Yeah, absolutely.
Polish nuts. So they grow between two long stems, two long we'll call them legs, and
Okay.
they swing mighty. Not too mighty because they
No.
hang from the biggest micro penis you've ever seen.
Largest
The
micro
largest-
penis in the
like
world.
Largest down to the millimeter.
I'm glad you're bringing this up, Chris, because we've been discussing this around the campsite, and I just want I want our listeners out there to possibly Google what the largest micro penis in history is, and it's like millimeters away from just being
talking hung like a seahorse.
yeah.
You heard it, folks. If you can find out who has the largest micropenis in the world, please send it to eikpodcast.com
and
and Space
that's-
Carnival. Why not?
That's the big idea too. The big idea is just to get this what it really is all about, and what Ron and I wanted to bring to the table initially, and we just weren't comfortable enough to bring it up to until now. Is we want more awareness for the bigger micro penises. Everybody talks about how small. No, how big can a micro penis really get until it's just a regular small penis?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I want to take the average to above average. I don't want it to be the best, but
Right,
I
right.
just want it to be above average.
you-
It's still in the gene pool, still in the pool.
You just want to be seen. You want to be heard.
Still in the shark pool.
Yeah, still in the Shark Tank. All those micro penises
Yeah.
floating around in the Shark Tank.
They're in the tank. They might be closer to the bottom of the barrel, but they're there.
Yeah,
And they're more than
absolutely.
you think. Every time somebody turns around at the urinal, you see it with something looks a little bit like a little bit end off a chopstick, little acorn.
It looks like a button on a fur coat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fun fact: we're all naked right now.
We are.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Nick has very, very long pubes right now.
I can tell you one thing. I certainly do have the largest micro penis in the room.
And he will take the challenge with any of you motherfuckers out there that want to come on.
I'm
If
willing
you want to
to-
come on the cast and you want to debate about your micro penis, you want to put it on the table, if you want to put it on the very edge of the table, you come on and you talk to Chris. Okay?
I am Dwayne the Rock. I am Dwayne the Paper. I am Dwayne the Scissors. I am Dwayne the Micro Penis Johnson.
I hope you brought a lunch because he's all day.
I'm gonna snack that thing up, but I'll have to go back for seconds because it won't be enough. Because it's a micro penis.
You know, you can't get too big for your britches because most britches are way too big. for
Nobody
your
ever filled up on one piece of sushi.
Wait, are you talking Dwayne the Cock Micro Johnson?
We're talking micro strudel here. The
Okay.
people's micro strudel.
I gotcha.
And in fact, that's my next idea, a micro strudel. And here we are. And so this is a great representation of just how idea and how Shark Tanks really work. You guys are getting some really valuable. Your listeners, you know, you should really start charging them.
TM. We gotta copyright all this right now. Okay, guys, listen. What I gotta say is, this is how ideas are formed, man. You just get a bunch of people in a room. Everybody takes off their clothes.
You know, you got to break it down with a little, like, you know, you got to bring somebody down a little bit. So, Pauly Shore, you're the big loser today there, bud.
Sorry, had to sacrifice you.
But you're still #1 in all of our books. And we love you, and we hope for a swift recovery. We hope that your adoptive child loves you. And
So
that
yeah,
you
my new
find all the
Pauly
love
Shore
in the
book will
world.
be out this fall, and he's #1. He's on page 1.
Yeah, big picture of Pauly
It's only a
Shore.
1-page book.
It's a picture book.
It's a picture
What's it
book.
about?
Oh, it's about oh, don't put me on the spot like this. I haven't actually written it yet.
All right, guys. I think that I'm ready to invest. I'm willing to give you $10,000 to develop your micro penis, to develop the shaving coaster thing,
Pauly Shore book.
Pauly Shore book, and what was the first? Like a podcast? You guys want to do a podcast?
How about a Pauly Shore store? Like, you know, when you go through like we have a Pauly Shore museum, and there's a Pauly Shore gift store, a gift stop shop.
Store.
At the beginning and the end, and it just has all kind of Pauly memorabilia. It's got a Pauly Shore wig, Pauly Shore headband, Pauly Shore weasel juice.
Pauly Shore is actually the heir of the comedy store that his mother Mitzi Shore founded. There was a TBS reality series where him and Bobby Lee of Mad TV fame just kind of hung out and didn't do anything, and I'm pretty sure I was the only person who watched it, but I love Pauly Shore.
We could also Pauly Shore sand.
I think
Pauly
I'm
Shore.
out for the Pauly Shore shop, but I'm in for the micro penis. And
How much are you willing to invest?
You would be.
well, for the micro penis, I'd probably put about 7,000 in.
7,000. What
Um,
percentage of the company are you expecting to own
I mean,
here?
I will own 70% of it.
Okay,
also.
okay, 70%.
Are we dealing like 7,000 crabs? We're dealing in
7,000 shekels,
crabs, right?
schmeckles.
Oh.
Okay. Are you guys willing to accept their offer? So $7,000,
We're gonna have to
70%.
Talk about this.
Okay.
Well,
7 times
What do you
Schmeckles.
think?
I don't. Far be it from me to be too big for my britches, if you know what I'm saying. But I think the micro penis is more valuable than the scope that you're willing to look through. I think
This was all a
70%.
test. Mr. Wonderful coming in. I'm here to drop that 100K on you, baby. I respect
Say
that
no
you guys
more.
put down that offer. It was a bullshit offer. And now I'm willing to give you $100,000. And I will only take 10% of your company.
Say no
And-
more.
Well,
No, please stop.
uh,
It's
no,
painful.
please.
Your voice is very shrill.
and the last thing I'm going to say, I'm going to take 10% of your company. I'm going to take 100% of your micro penis into me.
You're taking
All
more
right.
from it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's even more micro.
I accept.
No, I'm taking
I got to get rid of this.
in a
thing.
sex way. You know what I'm saying? Taking it. Like, yes. You know what I'm saying?
You're taking.
It's a heavy burden. It's a small burden, but it's a heavy burden to bear. I got to get rid of this thing. Got to get it off.
World's heaviest micro penis.
All right. Without
Hashtag.
further ado, we're moving on now to topic number 3. Okay. So, I've known you guys for a while, and
8 years.
8 years. That is the count, right?
Me, you, and Ron met like July of 2010 at
Me
orientation.
and Cameron met first, and then you met Cameron,
Whatever.
and then we all met each other.
I
Okay,
still
it's
don't
not a
think I've
competi-
ever met you.
I think I
And we're
just.
sitting right next
I was
to
about
each
to say. I
other.
think I've seen. I just saw your pubes a minute ago, so I think I
That
definitely.
was the top of my... All right,
They were
don't
very
act like
long.
you've
They
seen
were
my
very
pubes.
long.
If you just saw the top of my pubes, all right, dude? You don't even
Oh,
fucking know.
fade on them? Do you,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Okay.
I'm Italian, dude. Of course I have a fade on my pubes.
Maron.
I'm a fucking paisan.
You fucking paisan.
Hey, Paisan. Okay, so I have seen you guys do very well making music, growing as people, growing your micro penis.
It's important to harvest a healthy micro penis. Lots of water, treat it right.
I'd really like we do well, but we do good. Like we're spreading good.
like Superman does.
No. We're not saving people. Fuck that.
You're saving people like how a church saves people, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, a church saves money, but they don't save people.
Oh, bazinga!
Again, I'm not affiliated
With
with
Pauly
Pauly Shore.
Shore.
I cannot stress that enough.
Okay, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to spark a little healthy competition here.
Okay.
And-
Longest pubes. I win.
Well, I guess I'll
Not
let you
enough room in
you
here.
can introduce it.
We're gonna have the first annual EIK beauty pageant.
Oh my god.
We want to know who's the biggest hunk in this band and why.
Every band has a hunk, and I want to know who it is. I can't decide. Okay? So I've got a couple categories that we're going to go through, and I want
Okay.
you guys to all vie for support. Now, here's the question. Snakes, do you want to be in the pageant, or do you want to judge the pageant?
Oh,
I think he should be in it because he's a real beautiful man.
oh, I guess I'll be in it then.
Yeah.
Right, breaking the curve, then.
Plus,
he
he's
also has a very
he's
large
sat in with the
micropenis.
band enough that he's practically in the band.
Quite literally inside of one of them right now.
Yeah, it's me. We're generally inside of each other. It's kind of a loop-de-loop type situation where we're both our Michael penises are inside of each other.
Yeah, I'm actually stuck right now.
It's quite painful. Woods actually has a barbed penis, like a cat. Is that a category on this?
Actually, that probably would go into one of these. Okay, so I've got a couple different categories. First category is
Hair good?
Hair good. Who's got the goodest hair?
That's a competition
Well-
between like us three.
Oh, look at those locks. Now, this is day
I'm
3 of a
okay
festival,
with-
so everyone's
with
hair is
saying
looking
that
fairly
I have the worst hair
effed.
out of us four.
Yeah,
I'm
considering
more
that
than
you
okay
have
with
to
that.
style it like multiple times a day.
Day 3, no showers.
Yeah.
I think it's between.
I'm gonna have to just step in really
Chris
quick.
has okay hair.
No.
but
Like,
where Nick has
where
that nice,
again
thick,
again
like,
where I
Italian-
fall off, I'm Polish. I get hair where you're not supposed to. Who has hair on the lower part of the back of their neck? I do, as you
Chris
can
has
see.
hair.
Oh,
on
me
his
as well.
balls.
Me as well.
It's nice. Well, I'm gonna. You almost hurt your chances here, bud. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and nominate Ron as best hair. We're talking day 3, and Nikki, baby.
I would also
I have
love
hair
your-
all
nominate
over
Ron.
my face.
I love your
sir.
hair. I
It's
love what you've got
everywhere.
going on, but you can't deny the sheen of my man's mop over here.
That's Greece, and he's not even Italian.
Hey, call it what you want. Charlie Sheen, Grease, whatever.
Well, if we're
It's-
going to go with Sheen, I think Nick has. He has the hair. Well,
I'm a
you have
silver
that
fox.
right. You have very gray hair.
There's some strands.
It's
they
all
do. They
gray.
do
It's
say.
all
They do say age before beauty.
I am the oldest.
I think I have to vote Ron for the nicest
They
hair.
call Nick Peruvian Clooney.
So we've got two. We've got 2 for
Come
Rob.
on, boys. Did we forget the Woods is part of this
I was
competition
about
now?
to say, I'm very offended that he has not come up yet.
Clearly, Woods wins.
If we're going
best
by
hair in the group.
quantity, he's got the
I mean,
most.
I just
I
have to
disagree.
give another. I have to give another point to Ron for such a humble answer. In the face of a win, Ron just says, I'm not going to vote for myself. It's a done deal. But what about Snakes?
Yeah, but you guys
He used to have a really nice
you guys keep
mohawk
calling
back
me
in high
Woods
school.
And my name is Snakes.
Sorry, Shimp. I'm gonna vote myself because I'm an asshole. Wow, silence.
Oh.
Your silence speaks volumes. Okay, so
So Ron wins.
Okay.
Ron wins the first of the
so
round.
I'm gonna give
First round.
One
round
point.
1 to Ron. Okay, so that's an R on the board. Okay, second topic or second category is actually, you know what? That's just an appetizer.
I'm
every
still hungry.
every good pageant every good
Must have been a
pageant
micropenis.
every good pageant starts with a statement of what your name is, where you're from, and what you
Okay.
hope to do at the pageant. What you want to do for the world. So can
Okay.
I get a quick statement from everybody?
Yeah, I'll go first. My name is Nicholas James Tassinari. I'm from Melrose, Massachusetts. I was born at Beth Israel Deaconess Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts. And what I want to give to the world is I want to make love to every living being on the planet. And I also believe that plants, vegetation life is living. So I'm going to, after this interview, I'm going to go make love to some grass or something. You know? I just want to spread the love.
Thank you.
My name is Nicholas James Tassinari, and I'm from Melrose, Massachusetts. And I would also like to make love to the grass and earth
And the kitties.
and the kitties, all the kitties with the barbed penises.
Within the law.
Within the law.
confines of the law. Come on.
I'm not trying to break any laws here.
My name is Ron, and I play keyboards.
My name's Snakes, and I'm currently tying my tubes.
My name is Ron, and the drummer's favorite song is also Oxala.
My name is Chris, and I'm from Chatham, New York, and
Oh, Chad is where In the Army Now took place.
when I grow up, I want to be a fireman.
It's hot there.
Okay, I think I'm gonna give the intro statement to Chris Marquis.
By the way, the winner of the pageant at the end of the episode gets to do a skit with Drew Carey.
Mm-hmm.
It better be a dance number.
All the little chicks with the red hot lips go.
Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks.
Ohio,
Ohio, Ohio, Ohio, Ohio.
They really tried to put Cleveland on the map with that show. It didn't work. I'm going to give the personal statement to Chris Marquis because
Thank you.
his was the most sincere. He wants to be a fireman. Everyone knows that's the best job.
I do. It's true.
I'm trying to be a waterman myself, trying to get out with the sharks. Right? That's what this is all about, right?
Water
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
boy.
He's spitting the cooler.
Okay, so the second metric that we're going to measure you guys by is the
Oh,
instrument.
we're measuring
Chris
now?
easily wins this competition.
Now here's
I
the-
saw it on the pad, and I knew I was going to vote for Chris.
Now here's the question. It's not necessarily about...
Necessarily?
Necessarily.
God damn it, podcast over. I'm done. I'm washed up. No, it's
Turn
not
this thing off. I'm dry.
It's not necessarily
I'm making gravy.
not necessarily about the actual musicianship, but more about how hunky you look while you play. You know what I'm saying? Who makes the best face? I mean, bass
Chris.
face is a real thing. So
Chris has a very good bass face.
I've been told I look terrified when I play drums, so definitely not me.
I wouldn't necessarily call it hunky. It's more of this like, oh my God, is he about to come? Get him off of me. What is that face he's making? Face.
I see it more as a shit face, like, oh my God, I have to poop right now.
It's like a ouch, ouch, you're on my hair, get off me kind of face.
Or smelling someone's gnarly fart on the stage.
There's a lot of
It's Jeremy's fart.
there's a lot of
Usually is.
a lot of movement going on in the upper regions of my body.
Bowel movements.
I can't necessarily be or want to be held accountable for anything that may happen while
I think
on
you
stage.
might have rectal parasites. I think that might be your problem.
I think that they've burrowed their way into they've ridden the crabs to my brain and have burrowed it far into my cerebellum.
So
But I graciously accept the next point.
okay, wow. This is it's turned into a landslide here.
Yeah,
number-
we need to make sure that he doesn't win this.
I know we got Jeremy. You got to put the fixes. You knew all these categories yesterday. You got to start vying for your shit here. You know.
You got to
The
fix the race.
The fix is in, baby. I bet on you. Okay. So third one is pizza choice because
Easy.
Me. Give me a second here, okay? This is
Excuse me, who got you a job? Who got both of you guys a job at a pizza place? Come on.
Me, Nick, and Ron all worked at the same exact
I have
pizza
to
place
therefore
for a
I'm
few
gonna
years.
have to therefore say I'm out. I can't invest on this pizza job. It's just not for me.
the question. The reason why I want to know what your guys' favorite pizza is and how that jives with the world is because if you're spending your life with
Bronco's
this hunk,
favorite.
if you're on the beach with your hunky hunk, and
My bae.
I'm just gonna say that I'm from Long Island, and
Long
we have the
Island?
greatest pizza. So I know good pizza.
I feel like people.
I've been to Italy, so
So have I. Cheers.
I'll drink to that.
me and Jeremy just
I've
kissed.
actually brought all them to my favorite pizza place on Long Island, and it's called.
I'm gonna have to step in. I'm gonna have to step in and give a point to Jeremy on this one, and let me explain why.
My man.
While Nick has been to Italy and does have
I've been to Italy
does
too.
have better taste in pizza than Jeremy. Jeremy is from Long Island, where the best pizza is made, and he is actually Italian.
Chris admitted
Peruvians
that,
don't
wow.
know shit about pizza.
I'm also
Peruvians don't
Italian.
know shit about
I'm
pizza.
also Italian.
If you're talking,
I think you're more Peruvian than you are.
It's
if you're
a
talking
even
beans,
mix.
if you're talking beans and rice, I might hit you up. But
it's
Peruvians
more
don't know
like
shit about pizza.
guinea pigs.
yeah.
and
They eat
rice.
guinea
I
pigs down
I
there.
really
guinea
like
pig pizza though.
guinea pig. Yeah,
I'm a
guinea pig
vegetarian,
pizza.
but like that sounds pretty terrible.
sounds pretty good to me.
It's really bad meat.
I like pineapple on pizza.
There it fucking is, a straight answer.
Yep.
I'm giving it straight to Cameron right now.
I didn't even say my favorite kind.
What's your favorite kind? Get out here. You guys are all
So-
sucking your own dicks about how much you know about pizza.
Yeah,
Tell
because
me
I'm
your
a pizza expert.
So my favorite pizza. I live outside of Ithaca, New York, and the
Worst pizza in
terrible-
all of
terrible
New York
pizza,
is in Ithaca.
Like worst pizza. But then this nice place called Franco's comes in.
Franco's is very good.
Italian dudes come into Ithaca, just throw down the most delicious pizza in upstate New York, right? So Franco's favorite pizza is a tomato. It's a tomato base, right? And there's some mozzarella, there's some onions and crushed red pepper. It's fucking delicious. Puts all of his other pizza to shame, and it's his favorite. So how could you possibly disagree with Franco?
Grandma slices are very
Their
good
grandma
there.
slices
It's-
are
it's-
delicious.
It's
yeah.
like
It's like tomato
plum
pie.
tomato sauce.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Like,
like tomato pie.
chunky and
that's what I like. I get that. And
That
a
is an
Franco's
amazing slice of
favorite
pizza.
slice.
but
And then go to the Westie. Shout out to the Westie. Drink their beer.
a properly made Sicilian pie has to be my favorite slice of pizza.
Snakes,
Properly
what's yours?
made.
Oh, I don't eat.
You don't eat?
Snake's favorite slice of pizza.
So are you still going to
is
give it a
a,
Ron? Or you're going to give it a me?
That's
I
what
don't know.
Listen, I am from Long Island. We have the
sheet
best
pizza,
pizza.
from the
Yeah,
sheet
but it
pizza from
feels-
Sal's
Besides New York
Pizza in
City.
Oneonta is Wood's favorite pizza.
That is actually not true.
It's no one's favorite pizza. That's like the worst pizza. Shout out to Sal's. Love you.
Shout out to Sal's Pizza, Oneonta, 607-432-6766.
Wow.
I don't know how I remember that, but somehow I did.
Wow. It's all right though. Joe doesn't.
I haven't worked there in 3
Joe
years.
doesn't own that place anymore, by the way.
Yeah, his
His-
son
His
does.
brother.
Brother.
Yeah.
I thought it was his son. That's what Ryan Hennessy said. Shout out to Ryan Hennessy.
Best peacemaker in the biz. at Sal's.
Exclusive.
Hey, I mean,
Exclusive shout out.
he's a dick, but you know.
All right, what's
shout
next?
out.
I'm still giving
won
it
that?
to camera. I just like pineapple pizza. Guys, just by the way,
I mean, I like
I've learned-
pineapple pizza too. I love pizza.
all I'm trying to say is like I've learned in therapy you got to use your I statements. This is
I
all
haven't
about
gotten
me.
any
It's
points
about
yet,
my
Chris.
There's
preference.
no I in team, Andy.
There's no I in friends, dude. Shout out to Mahalo.
Okay.
But there is a 9 points, and I got all of them, bitch.
Got 2.
I
Don't
got
get
2.
cocky. Micro penis. Okay.
Penis.
Number 4 is physical might. I'd like to hear an example of the most strong thing you ever done.
I would like to say that Jeremy is automatically disqualified from this competition for asking help for his amp every time.
No comment.
No comment. Being the bassist, I will have to say my calves are really heavy, and I would therefore like to say
I
that
have very nice
I
calves.
personally think that I do the most carrying of the things.
I drink way more
But-
milk than everyone else here, so I
I'd
would
like
say
to-
that I am the strongest.
I'd like to agree.
Jeremy, you're lactose intolerant.
punk bitches.
I'll give it to Snakes.
Well, so I was recently out in Colorado at work at a Spartan race where they had this challenge where they have this massive tractor tire that weighs 400 pounds.
Whoa.
And you have to, it's like laying flat on the ground, and you flip it,
And you are unable to flip
and
it.
you flip it back over. I did it twice. Just saying.
Where I work,
Just
I
saying, I'm a
carry
little
very
strong
heavy
over here.
bags of cement every single day on the job site. Cement is very heavy.
My cat's very fat, and I lift her every day.
I'm a farmer.
Cement is not.
I
as
work
heavy
on
as
a
an
farm.
ant.
Cement
shoveling
is very heavy.
Shit all day.
It's
You guys wouldn't walk a cow's minute in my boots.
cement is not as heavy as an amp.
You're a cow killer.
The man needs 4 hands to carry an amp.
I have to carry multiple pieces of drums all the time. They're pretty light, but put together, they weigh quite a lot.
I carry bags of cement every day. We're also having a group poop at 6, so if anyone's around, come to our group poop at 6.
I carry the weight of my love for Jeremy with me everywhere I go.
Hold up. I was captain of the high school football team, so
Hold
I should
up.
win for biggest hunk and strongest.
Hold up. I was on
Agree with that.
on the varsity ultimate frisbee team at Melrose High School, and I got stoned every day and was terrible.
I was on
never
I was
mind.
on
I
the
retract my
win.
statement.
I was on the badminton team.
I
Oh
carry
my-
this big poop in me.
Does anyone?
It's pretty heavy.
Chris has a very heavy micro
I'm
penis.
saving it for at 6 o'clock.
Group poop?
The non Polly Shore affiliated group poop.
Group boop.
We're having a Pauly Shore affiliate group poop at 6:30. It's gonna be way more fun. We're gonna have purple sticky punch. We're gonna have wheeze juice. We're gonna have bladder busters. Bladder busters. Shout out to Biodome.
They're also going to be rewinding Encino Man from the back, from the beginning, from the end, backwards.
They're gonna
So
hit
we'll
it
be
from-
playing Encino Man backwards very fast.
They're
for
gonna
30 minutes.
hit Encino Man from
If
the
you
back.
if you watch Encino Man backwards, it's about Brendan Fraser being frozen, and that's a good
John
concept
Cena
to
Man?
me. Because back to the freezing people concept, I think we should all be frozen one point or another in our lives. Because I would like to see the future, and I just want to be freeze me, Chris, with your icy blue stare.
Do you guys want to
Oh.
froze each
Is
other?
there a place for eyes? Because we have some good eyes in this band.
I
think I have nice eyes.
You know what? I'm gonna make a
I
category.
think
for
Ron's
that.
eyes are the
I'm
best,
gonna-
though. We all have.
I get
Me
that a
and
lot.
Chris have
Baby
really
blue
good
eyes.
eyelashes, though.
I don't know, guys. Yeah.
I think you guys are overlooking my eyelashes.
Me and Chris just butterfly
naturally
kissed.
curly. I've got
I
I've got
think you curl your
spots
eyelashes.
on my left eye. I'm pretty sure.
There's dots there, yes.
Yeah, that's a
my right eye,
disease.
camera left. I guess.
I think that's gubblitis.
Shane, those are cataracts, dude. Those
Oh
are
my
not
God.
eyelashes.
Oh my god, that's not good. I got cataracts. I got rectal parasites.
Just chock full of diseases.
Yeah.
And cars.
By the way,
And
this
I am
man
a
is gross.
collector
Get
of
him outta here.
diseases. I've got rubella. I've got smallpox. I got chicken pox, big pox,
What's your-
narwhal pox. Hell, I even got Tupac. Remember Tupac? Well, you all thought he was dead, but guess what? I got him, and he's in a jar in my basement.
Shout out to the penis drawn in pen on Andy's knee. Not a mic. That's huge. That's way bigger than mine.
Yeah, I drew it during the Shark Tank.
I'm pretty
sequence.
sure. I'm pretty sure one of the testicles is a little large. Is that Big Earl?
That's Big Earl and that's Little Earl on the left.
Shout out to my friend Big Earl. He has one nut that is very, very large, and then he has one regular sized nut.
Okay.
That's a real thing too, by the way. That isn't made up.
by the
That is 100% serious.
next to the compo. Okay, so physical might I think I have to give to Snakes for
The milk.
no, it's
All
for
that milk.
for the milk and for the football. He's an all-American boy. It just you can't.
He's
can't
got great large milkers
and
and huge tracts of land.
Your dirty pillows.
and then I think in eyes. I don't know. Did we come to a quorum on eyes?
Oh yeah, I thought I decided I won that category.
Are we going by eyes like the iris? Are we going by full ocular pat downs?
Who's got the best vision?
I mean, well,
out of
my
all you?
brown
Not me.
eye
I have
is
glasses
infested.
on right now as we speak. I have glasses on.
I've always had 20/20 vision, but I feel like recently it's getting a little fuzzy sometimes.
Pauly Shore for president 2020.
I have very good vision.
Okay.
I can
I think
see.
Chris also has glasses.
Oh yeah, so
Not
I think it
on
has to be
right
me
now.
then.
Chris. Let me just tell you a story about Chris. Chris loves to pretend that he doesn't need glasses.
Hey,
So
me
one
too.
time, me and Chris, both without glasses, are driving home from a gig at like 2 in the morning, and it's the blind leading the goddamn blind to here, like driving down some country road. Chris, put your goddamn glasses on. That's all I'm gonna say.
So was I the blind or was I the damned blind?
Chris, you were the blonde, the hot blonde. I'd like to take you into the back. Oh, Chris.
This story
Oh,
literally
Chris.
makes no sense.
I
Easy,
know.
easy, boys, easy.
He's hogging the mic. He just rips it from my hands. He's a whore for the mic.
Remember, we are all naked right now.
Yeah, it's true. It's getting sweaty up in here. Okay, so I don't know who to give eyes for. I'm gonna give it to a dark horse in the race. I'm gonna give it to Nick because he didn't vie for his own eyes at all.
Nick's eyes look like poop.
Just like mine. That's why I like
He's
it.
grabbing
That's what
me
it is.
again.
Bring those to the group poop later.
You know I'm gonna tear up my eyes for you, Jeremy. I'm in love with you. Ugh.
Okay. Thoughtfulness. I want to know what you guys, how you guys connect to your
Sticky.
lover. How do you bring, make somebody feel special on a night?
I love to make them come.
That's not what I mean. I guess that is kind of thoughtful, but we woke AF on this.
Shout out to my man Marvin Cease.
Yeah, candy lickers
That
extraordinaire.
guy taught me how to make a woman feel good. Like your lover should.
How about this?
Does
Does anyone know my middle name?
Yes.
Danger.
God damn it,
Duh.
Austin Danger Powers.
It is danger, right?
No, it's not. Jeremy, do you know my middle name?
I don't.
Your little name?
I'm a bad roommate from the past.
Son of a bitch.
I should know it.
Okay, you guys are all thoughtless. Okay, I'm gonna give that one to myself.
I have thinking thoughts in my brain.
No, I'm kidding. What
Part-
color are my eyes?
They're brown. They're like hazel.
Brown.
They're like
And there's like
They
a
look like
black dot in the
hazelnut.
middle of it, and either like a blue or like a brown circle around it.
Wow.
Something, I think yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what they look
Are
like.
you describing God too?
Yeah, God is a purple octagon.
I'm not doing so well in this hunk off.
Yeah, Jeremy, you haven't taken a category. You know what? I'm just gonna give you.
No, come on.
I'm gonna give it to you out of pity.
Thoughtfulness.
I don't
yeah,
want
that's
that.
what all the girls say too.
Okay. Number 6 is for financial security in our future together.
Oh Jesus.
I want to know how we doing on the student loan debt.
Terrible.
What's the credit score looking like?
Awful. I'd like to say that we all went to SUNY Oneonta. I had out-of-state tuition, so I probably win. 'Cause I had to pay more.
Most debt.
Most debt.
Mine's paid off, and I'm
Yasin
very
Bey.
I was just
grateful
about
for
to say
that.
It's Yasin Bey now, Ron. Jeez.
Not
I plead the fifth.
okay. Very cool. Snakes, you got the ducats.
30K in the hole, baby.
All right.
That's me.
Okay.
Give
yeah.
it to me,
Okay.
baby.
Okay. Now,
Give me that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff.
the most important thing now is about social media outreach. I need to
Okay.
know what your guys' Instagram is looking like. You guys making those comments? You guys making those followers? Getting those
I run the
likes?
Instagram for the most part. We have a lot of followers on there. I think we have like 7,000. But Nick runs the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Chris is supposed to run our Twitter, but I don't think that he really does. Ron's supposed to run the merch, but he doesn't do that either.
I run 3 Instagram pages. One of which I will not disclose here because it's a Instagram model page of myself. and my
Suicide
cats.
Girls?
Yeah, I'm a suicide girl.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
I
it's
met
like
a bartender
me and my
that was
cat
actually
Susan.
on recently.
That's sick.
Yeah, she was very attractive.
Yeah, they're great.
She made a really bad whiskey ginger, though.
Oh, that's terrible.
Okay, so I did a deep dive on your guys' Instagrams. I
Oh,
don't.
jeez.
I think I might actually have the figures right in front of me. I will tell you guys what your last Instagram post. This is as of Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken.
I think we put up a new one the other day. Maybe not.
There's probably a typo if Jeremy did it.
I never.
So on Jeremy's personal Instagram, his latest post was
My Instagram or the band Instagram?
your Instagram. That's what matters. I'm not trying to date this band. I'm trying to date you, my man.
Oh.
His latest post was
Mine was a picture of us playing at the Westcott Theater.
No, it was.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was a banjo. You were playing your damn banjo.
Yeah.
Nope. I
Did you
put
even
something
bring
up
your
after
banjo?
that. I did actually have it at
I have
the
yet to
site.
see you play
Ron
it.
and I had a sweet banjo jam yesterday morning.
Maybe if you camped with us, you'd see more things.
Yeah, Nick has not been with us this whole
Ooh.
weekend.
Oh,
That's fine. I'm chilling out in the woods. It's like not hot at all. It's very cool. And I can walk outside my tent and pee and go play in the stream with my lovely girlfriend. Shout out to Sarah.
That's the cutest thing you've ever said.
I know. Thoughtfulness.
Oh shit! Wait, did you win that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
no, you-
shouted out my
Oh,
fucking
I'm
girlfriend
sorry.
that
Jeremy,
I love dearly.
Jeremy, you're getting
Oh,
bumped
man.
down.
Suck it.
Sorry, man. Okay, so Jeremy's Instagram count, because we're all about the numbers, he has 797 as of Tuesday. He was playing his banjo. Nick,
Wow.
405 as of Tuesday, and you were
That's
drumming.
rookie.
Drumming. Drumming's not a bad one.
It was a good beat you got laying down there. Pretty hunky, I'm not going to lie.
It was a shuffle. It's a nice shuffle.
Cameron was a picture of something about traveling. I think you had your trailer getting ready for
Ron lives in
going
a trailer.
to summer camp, if I'm not mistaken. And then you have 501. And then finally, Chris has 468, and his latest Instagram post was of him and his mom.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, so I think that Chris has to take that one.
She was-
Oh, wait, shit. I didn't even think about snakes.
She was prom queen.
Oh, so your mom was a hunk, too.
Yeah, she's a total hunk.
You guys
Female
all have
hunk.
way more followers than I do.
Yeah, I think I have the most followers.
But as far as hilarity goes, I think Snakes, Shemp O'Sullivan
I'm way ahead
has
of my
the
time.
best Instagram account. What's your Instagram handle?
Old Hickory Dick.
Go follow that
At
shit.
Old Hickory
Watch
Dick.
his stories.
And it is not private.
They're-
It is public.
They're generally posted from our kitchen, involving our cats.
Comedy
and Woods'
Gold.
face. Sorry, Shemp's face.
What was your latest Instagram post? I can't get the internet.
Oh, I don't know.
Was it of you and your mom?
Shane doesn't have internet.
No, I don't have internet. Are you fucking kidding me? You guys a bunch of fucking assholes.
I think Shane's last post was of him saving a baby orphan while singing a brand new song with a dog, with a cute little rescue dog.
Oh, fuck.
It
Damn.
was cute as hell,
That-
dude.
I'm sorry.
That dog was a hunk.
Yeah, that's cuter than.
Oh, Shane wins
than-
Instagram.
yeah, that's-
I'm also up to 17 subscribers on YouTube.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hey, I'm one of those. Okay, and then number 8, and actually, this would be the 10th topic. I did them out of order, and is text response time, because I'm a needy person, and
Yeah,
I
definitely.
need that loving. You know, I need to be knowing so I don't go weird places in my mind.
Yeah, growing. You need to be knowing so you ain't be growing some crazy thoughts in your brain.
You know what I'm saying?
Receptacle. Yeah.
So who texts back the first?
Jeremy. Jeremy's like textaholic.
Hi, my name is Jeremy Krause, and I'm addicted to texting.
Hi,
Sometimes
Jeremy.
I just
Hello,
open up my
Jeremy.
text messages and I go onto Jeremy's little part in my phone, and it's already the 3 dots are already up, and we weren't even talking. He's already texting me. He knows that I opened it up.
Ron rarely answers mine.
True story.
My phone's dead right now, so like,
I mean, Chris answers me within like an hour usually. Nick answers me within like an hour usually. Ron never answers. Shane, he doesn't even have a phone. He
Nick
lives
and
on
I
a farm.
don't even have cell phone service at our house.
yeah, we have to use the Wi-Fi.
What is it? Facebook message everyone that I try to talk to
Yeah,
because I can't make phone calls or text them.
you can make phone calls from the. I can make phone calls from the kitchen and from my room. But the only person I ever call is my grandma. Shout out to Ann Rogers.
Shout out to
Love
Mr.
ya.
Rogers.
Glad you're
Miss
no,
and Mrs.
Mr.
Rogers.
Rogers is dead. Sorry.
Another notch for.
R.I.P. Nick's,
R.I.P.
Nick's grandpa, Mr.
R.I.P.
Rogers.
Al Rogers, mom's stepdad, not my grandpa, by blood. Al Rogers, semi-professional tennis player, cigar smoker, port drinker, awesome dude. Totally broke my mom's wrist one time shaking her hand. That's how hard of a
Sounds like a
handshaker
real
he
hunk.
is. Totally, total hunk.
Oh no, I just wanted Nick to stop talking. He's been rambling this whole time.
Okay, so I think that wraps it up. So I'm just gonna tabulate real quick.
Wait, so did I win that one?
You won text response time for sure. Yeah, off the top. Okay, so do you guys have any dates coming up that you want to plug or anything like that?
I have a date with some chick on next Wednesday. We're gonna go get pizza.
We might be playing a festival on Friday, although it might be on Saturday. But who knows?
Woodhenge, upstate New York.
I have a date with my bed and cats Sunday tomorrow morning.
Shane has a date with his fleshlight bed
Fleshlight bed.
tomorrow
Sunday
night.
afternoon. I'll be there too.
That's just the parts of the bed that aren't already filled with cum.
yeah. Just
You know, I like to call it Pearl Jam, not
yeah.
I sleep on a bed made out of fleshlights. I'll fuck any part of the bed I want to, as long as it's not already filled with cum.
Just so you know, just so you all know, these lyrics can be found on Fuzzy Bunny Slippers SoundCloud. Me and Woods, sorry, Shemp, have a rap group together.
I'm huffing nitrous out of whoopee cushion, getting banned from JCPenney. Wash that ass clown with a glass of pussy. Always buying blunts with a credit card.
So me and Woods also are making a 40-ounce malt liquor drink called Pussy.
Pussy.
So you can wash your next credit card bought blunt down with a
Sippin'
glass
pussy
of pussy.
in this bitch.
Sip, sippin' pussy. Sip, sippin' pussy.
Sip, 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 sip.
Anyway, SoundCloud.com/Fuzzy Bunny Slippers will get you there. You can listen to me and Woods and MCT Stain rap.
All right, you're over your word limit, bud.
This isn't Twitter.
All right. So thank you guys so much for coming on. I will now reveal the winner of the EIK first annual beauty pageant. It's a tight race. A lot of tears happened. A lot of a lot of people came together. I saw a lot of sportsmanship out there. A lot of people vying for each other, which was nice. I really enjoyed that.
Nope.
And so the final tabulation is Snakes with 2, Chris with 2, Cameron with 2, and Jeremy with 2, and
Oh my God.
Nick with 3.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That's right, bitches. Hunkiest hunk right here. But the real hunk.
He's a little long off the page.
The real
Hunkiest hunk who ever fucked.
Yeah. The real hunk, though, is Mr. Andy Powers, the
That guy
producer of
fucks.
this fucking podcast,
Guy fucks.
getting us on here. I've wanted to get me and Shemp on this podcast for years, like a decade at least. And finally we're on it. Really excited
Yeah,
to
he
be
was,
here.
we had to fucking shake him. We had to shake him good.
I had to lift me and Shemp, grab Andy by his ankles,
Oh, is there another
and
story?
like hoist him up and just shake him, shake all the change out of his pockets. And he was like, "Yeah, sure."
Can we shut Nick's mic off now?
So I get my milk money.
Seriously, this guy's
Sorry,
got more
I get-
stories.
I get really long-winded when I'm very caffeinated and have a mic, and it's the third day of
Yeah,
a
we all
festival.
got gas, buddy. We all got gas. We just ain't all complaining
Shout out
about
to
it
Mike
like you,
Meyer.
punk.
Shout out to Mike Meyer. Don't pull me over on the interstate.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. We'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.